Hello Pond Fivers. Um, Here I am. I'm just reviewing the Canon 550D. Might have a different name in America. I've got my clip of green lemon tea to drink whilst I review this camera. The reason I got this is that I'm focusing on stock footage nowadays. I was in India. I went to India. I didn't want to take my massive Canon, which I use for business work, that kind of thing. So I thought to myself, why don't I buy one of these things that everybody keeps going on about, a DSLR which has the video capability. Now what's amazing, because obviously I looked at all the videos on YouTube, which is what you're doing at the moment, and I came up with this camera because of the price and because of the amazing images that come out. And the images do come out amazing, and it is really good for stock footage, so those 10-20 second clips. And I went out and I took quite a lot of shots. I also took my little digital camera, video HDV camera, which just takes tapes. Now, can I tell you what I'm relieved about? I'm relieved that this thing doesn't replace what's filming with me, e.g. tapes, yet. Because if you look at them, the little things that come out of here, I've taken it out. You know what an SD card looks like. It's a piddly little thing. Now, and it only takes, you get 32 gig, maybe it takes 20 minutes or 25 minutes, and whereas if you brought a load of tapes with you, and you go travelling, you can bring about 10 or 20. It doesn't cost as much as a 32 gig disc does, and you can film as much as you like. I always felt like I was worrying. This is probably a bit like how people used to use film. I always felt like I was worrying that I was wasting film memory by using this. Do you see what I mean? So I'm just glad that I haven't made the wrong decision in the past with tape. This does take excellent photos, and I've always, since I went from normal film for still cameras, I've always felt that digital never quite was as good as what I took with very basic film cameras, just because the colour was so much better. But this was good. So this replaces, in a way, unfortunately, the good old film for me. Although I'm sure I could take film still. I was doing it for possibility of for stock footage, for selling video footage. There's people up there with thousands of images, and I think they might be able to live off it. So, and now I'm noticing more and more money come in. I'll show you the images that I've just sold. I keep selling. I used to sell this icicle dropping rain. Now I sell more of this office workers, which is just a shot of an office block with time lapse of people. So I was out in India getting all these beautiful shots, and it'll probably sell hardly anything in comparison to those office workers. This camera makes you better looking. It does make you look good looking. I don't care. I don't know how it does it. It makes you better looking. So that's an advert in itself, but I don't know. It makes the image more pleasing because you focus. It's got such a shallow focus that it can, as opposed to this camera, where unless I was sitting right there, even that doesn't work. Everything else is blurred, and for some reason that's more pleasing on the eye. So yeah, you look better looking on this camera. Maybe it's because I had a suntan. I don't know. This is great for stock footage. If you want to go out and you want to sell, when I say stock footage, I mean it's good for like videos taking like 20-second clips. I'm having quite a lot of trouble editing what I filmed with all these clips. I tried to make like a rough guide to a town I went to, and because I wasn't filming loads and loads all the time, it's quite hard to edit. Like instead of having like say 3 hours worth of footage, I've got like 40 minutes. Not even that, 20 minutes. And when I was filming it, I was thinking, well, I'm saving it, I'm just getting the best shot. but it's not you don't always want the best shot. You want things that might just pop up, and you can't do that with a camera which has only got a small amount of space on there. Maybe this is for the shallow people, because this is the quality of the images are fantastic, so everyone looks good, but you can't make a brilliant documentary because you can't waste space, memory. I don't think I couldn't relax with it and go, oh, I'll just press record. I'm recording on tape at the moment. I'm waffling like nobody's business. But which is probably harder to edit, but on the other hand, I can edit the good bits in and take all the rubbish out. You probably doubt I do that, but I do. Okay, so there you go. This is my review of the Canon. What I'm saying, if you want to get really boring questions, go and have a look at all the other YouTube clips. I'm just telling you about the feel of the camera. Yeah? This looks brilliant, this camera. And the images that come out are brilliant. But if you had a tape, if only there was a little tape and you could just go and it recorded for hours, it would be amazing. Not only that, but because of the lens that I went for just meant that everything went out of focus because of such a shallow depth of field quite quickly. Literally, if I walk over there, I'd be out of focus, and if there was some action, you'd continuously going like that all the time.